Hello everybody, today back another video. Oh boy, Novak Djokovic is through to his 53rd Grand Slam semi-final. Novak Djokovic is through to his 14th Grand Slam semi-final at US Open. Ties Jimmy Connors, who also has 14th Grand Slams semi-finals at US Open. Now Novak has as many Grand Slam semi-finals as in US Open like Jimmy Connors. And now Novak also becomes the third oldest Grand Slam semi-finalist at US Open. Novak Djokovic, what can we say about this tennis machine? Novak Djokovic, what can we say about this tennis beast? Novak Djokovic, what can we say about this tennis terminator? Novak Djokovic, what can we say about this tennis goat? 38 freaking years old and still going strong, and is continuing his unbeaten run against Taylor Fritz, and now has defeated him for the 11th straight time. Taylor Fritz just won his fourth set in his 11 meetings against Novak Djokovic. So if Taylor Fritz only won 3 sets in 10 meetings before, it was a Mount Everest mountain to climb for Taylor Fritz to win 3 sets in same match. Excuse me. But so this was only his 4th set that Taylor Fritz won against Novak Djokovic. Yeah, Novak won this match after 3 hours and 24 minutes in 4 sets. Won the first set 6-3. Won the second 7-5. Lost the third 6-3. And won the fourth 6-4. Novak Djokovic, he now goes to his 4th straight consecutive Grand Slam semi-final. He was in the semi-final at Australian Open earlier this year, lost against Alexander Zverev there after only playing 1 set, and was forced to pull out after an injury. And then he was in the semi-final at French Open, lost against Jannik Sinner in straight sets. Then he was in the semi-final at Wimbledon, lost in straight sets against Jannik Sinner. And now Novak freaking Djokovic, the greatest tennis player of all time, is in his 4th consecutive Grand Slam semi-final as 38 years old. At Australian Open earlier this year, he was 37 years old. Now he's going in his 3rd Grand Slam semi-final for the 3rd consecutive time as 38 freaking years. Man, can we not be impressed from this dude? We take these things for granted, yeah, because he has spoiled us. He has spoiled us throughout the years. He has won so many titles. He has won so many matches. He has won so many Grand Slams. He is a 24 Grand Slam title. He has won 24 Grand Slam titles during his unbelievable career. He has played 37 Grand Slam finals during his unbelievable career. He has won 40 Master 1000 titles during his unbelievable career. He has won 100 titles overall during his unbelievable career. He has played 64 Grand Slam quarterfinals. This was Novak's 64th Grand Slam quarterfinals during his unbelievable career. And now he has reached his 53rd Grand Slam semi-final during his unbelievable career. And like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, he is now playing, he now has reached the US Open semi-final for the 14th time during his unbelievable career, as many times as the legend Jimmy Connors. And he will try to make another step to play his 38th Grand Slam final. He has reached the world number 1 428 weeks. Of course, the record. All these things I just mentioned, all the records, you can figure out yourself. He has been ended the year as the world number one freaking 8 times. And he has won the ATP Tour Finals, the season finale, the championship world finals, where the 8 best players compete. Of course, record times, 8 times. Nobody has won it more than him. Federer is second behind with 7. Djokovic has won it 8 times. So the list is long, my tennis friends all around the world, what this guy is doing. And he's reaching heights even in his older days. And like I've said many times during my videos and during the last months, in even the last years, the only reason why Novak Djokovic is still not winning slams is because of Sinner and Alcaraz. Because everybody else, he's still good enough to beat. And my theory and my analysis is just only proving me right over and over and over again. Of course, it's not as good as before. He's not. This is not any rocket science to figure out, but he's still bloody hell of a good tennis player, where his level is enough to taking himself deep in the Grand Slams, like he has done the entire year, this 2025 season, in the Grand Slams, when he's now playing and will play his 4th consecutive Grand Slam semi-final in this year's 2025 season. And he's doing all this as a part-time tennis player. He has played 3 tournaments the last 3 months, and those have been only Grand Slam tournaments. He played the French Open. He didn't play any tournaments after French Open. Then he played the Wimbledon. He didn't play any tournaments after Wimbledon. And then he plays US Open at the current time. So what is that for you guys? For me, that is a part-time tennis player, and he's doing all of his success with being a part-time tennis player. And if this was not enough, he's doing all of this as 38 freaking years old. So just lift the hat for the greatest tennis player of all time, Novak Djokovic. Just lift the hat, everybody out there, wherever you are in the world. Lift the freaking hat for the greatest tennis player of all time, Novak Djokovic. Should we talk a little about the match? Yeah, because I've talked about Novak's unbelievable achievements throughout the years, and unbelievable achievement that he has done this year for now more than 8 minutes. Let's talk a little about the match. What can I say about the match? Novak, he does 10 aces, 8 double faults in the match. He lands 63% first serve in. He won 72% behind his first serve. That is the lowest percentage of first serves he has won actually the entire tournament. He won 55% in his second serve. That is the second lowest percentage of second serves that he has won the entire tournament. The only match that he won lower than that was actually in the first round against Leonard Tien, where he won 47% behind his second serve in that first round match against Leonard Tien. He broke Fritz's serve 4 times out of 9 break punch opportunities that he had the entire match, and did 33 winners and 40 unforced errors. So he does 7 more unforced errors than winners. So it was not the cleanest match Novak Djokovic has done in his career, to say the least. And all in all, in the entire match, Novak Djokovic won 130 points the entire match. So there you have Novak's stats, my tennis fans all around the world, in this match. Taylor Fritz, how was his stats? He did 12 aces, 5 double faults, lands 56% first serve in. He won 82% behind his first serve, so he actually won 10% more behind his first serve than Novak Djokovic, who won 72% behind his first serve. Taylor Fritz did a much better job there. Taylor wins 47% behind his second serve. It is there Novak does a better job with 8% better than Taylor Fritz, with Novak won 55% behind his second serve. Taylor won only 47% behind his second serve. Taylor broke Novak's serve only 2 times out of 13 break punch opportunities that he had in the entire match. I will talk about those break punch opportunities a little more in details soon, because that is worth mentioning. So Taylor creates more break punch opportunities than Djokovic, 13. Djokovic created 9, so Taylor creates 4 more break punch opportunities than Novak Djokovic the entire match, but Taylor was outclutched. Novak outclutches Taylor Fritz in this match, especially the first 2 sets. I will talk about that a little more in details soon. So there you have Taylor. He broke Novak's serve only 2 times out of 13 break push opportunities that he had the entire match. And Taylor does 46 winners and 42 unforced errors. So Taylor does 4 more winners than unforced errors. So Taylor has a positive ratio in the winners unforced error stat, which was not the case with Novak Djokovic, which I mentioned earlier in the video, where Novak does 33 winners and 40 unforced errors. So Novak has 7 more unforced errors than winners, which is a negative ratio in the winner unforced error stat. And the entire match, Taylor wins 126 points, compared with Novak, who won 130 points. So Novak won 4 more points than Taylor Fritz the entire match. So let's match a little those break points, like I said I will do. In the first 2 sets, it was Taylor Fritz who was the better player according to me, and it was Taylor Fritz who had more chances. That is fact. That is not even opinion, because the number doesn't lie. In the first set, Novak had 4 break punch opportunities and he converts in 1 of them. Taylor has 6 break punch opportunities in the first set and he creates 0. Nada. So if Taylor would have been more effective in the first set, he most likely would have won that first set. But that was, unfortunately for him, not the case. So Taylor didn't take his opportunities in the first set. Novak did. Second set, Taylor has 5 break punch opportunities. He converts in 1 of them. Novak has 2 break punch opportunities in the second set. He converts in both of them. 100%. Once again, Novak outclutches Taylor Fritz in the second set, exactly like he did in the first set. So Taylor Fritz, in the first 2 sets, he has 11 break punch opportunities. And he converts in only 1 of them, out of 11 break punch opportunities that Taylor Fritz has the first 2 sets. 6 in the first set, 5 in the second set. Novak has 6 break punch opportunities the first 2 sets, 4 in the first set, 2 in the second set, which makes it to 6, and Novak converts 3 of those break serves 3 times out of those 6 break punch opportunities. Out of those 6 break punch opportunities that he has the first 2 sets, 4 in the first set, 2 in the second set. Break punch opportunities that he created, and he broke 3 times out of these 6 break punch opportunities. 1 time in the first set, 2 times in the second set. So there you have it. Taylor Fritz, according to me, was the better player in the first 2 sets. Taylor Fritz could have been 2 sets to love up in the lead in this match. Instead, it was Novak Djokovic who was 2 sets to love up. Why? Because he took his opportunities. Taylor Fritz didn't. The third set was the only set where Novak didn't create 1 single break punch opportunity. 0. He didn't create any. Taylor created 2 and converts in one of them in the third set. And broke Novak's serve in the third set for the second time and for the last time in the match. And that's why Taylor won the third set 6-3. And then in the fourth set, Taylor didn't create one single break push opportunity in the fourth set. And Novak Djokovic created 3 break push opportunities in the fourth set and converts in one of them and wins that fourth final set 6-4. So there you have it. Details about the break push opportunities and missed opportunities for Taylor Fritz, which was many, especially the first 2 sets. And Novak Djokovic was much more effective and was much more clutch the first 2 sets than Taylor Fritz. It could easily have been 2 sets to love up. Taylor Fritz could have easily been 2 sets to love up instead of Novak being 2 sets to love up. But Novak Djokovic, the clutch monster, the clutch beast, the clutch terminator that he is, most likely the clutchest tennis player of all time, Novak Djokovic. Always surprised that he was 2 sets to love up instead of Taylor Fritz being 2 sets to love up. Of course not, we are not. But Taylor Fritz cannot at least say after this match that he didn't have opportunities, because he had a lot of those, especially the first 2 sets. So, in the end of the day, Novak Djokovic out-grinded, out-clutched Taylor Fritz. He really did. And towards the end of that fourth set, both of the players were extremely tired. Especially Novak, who was breathing heavily in that last game of the match, that 10th game of the match, where he was up 40-15 in the lead, but Taylor Fritz saved himself and made it to 40-all. But then Novak Djokovic created the third match point, and on Novak Djokovic's third match point, he capitalized with help of Taylor Fritz, where Taylor Fritz did a double fault. And in the end, after that double fault, the match was over. Big congratulations to Novak Djokovic. I expected him to win this match, and I actually expected him to do it in 4 sets, and was exactly what happened. I expected Novak Djokovic to make it this deep in this tournament before this tournament started, and he has proven me right. But it is here Novak Djokovic, I believe, journey ends against Carlos Alcaraz, who, of course, won his match against Jiří Lehečka, a match that I also believe that Carlos will win actually in straight sets. Carlos Alcaraz, who has not dropped one single set the entire tournament, this has never happened before, where Carlos Alcaraz has made it to a semi-final in a major without dropping one single set. So Novak Djokovic has a huge mountain to climb. Of course, this mountain is not as huge as the mountain he has against Jannik Sinner, because against Carlos Alcaraz, he has at least defeated the guy, and he at least defeats the guy more than he has done with Jannik Sinner the past 1.5 years, 2 years. Last time that he faced Carlos Alcaraz, Novak Djokovic, he defeated him in that Australian Open quarterfinal. But it is a completely sharper, more consistent, more focused Carlos Alcaraz we are seeing at this year's US Open, according to me. But I'm looking forward to this clash, the clash of the titans, the greatest tennis player of all time against maybe the future greatest tennis player of all time. Maybe, who knows? Who knows which kind of career Carlos Alcaraz will have when his career has ended. And they will face each other for the first time at US Open. They have faced each other once at Australian Open, a match that Djokovic won earlier this year. They have faced each other 2 times at Wimbledon. Both of those occasions has Alcaraz been the player who has won the matches. 2023 a Wimbledon final, 2024 a Wimbledon final as well. Carlos Alcaraz has defeated Djokovic in both of those 2 occasions. And now they will face each other for the 4th time in Grand Slam tournaments here at US Open, and for the first time here at US Open. Djokovic will go into that match as underdog. For me, Djokovic has been the favorite in all of his 5 matches here at US Open 2025. Now he will go into that match against Carlos Alcaraz as the underdog. I don't care that he's leading the head-to-head 5-3. I don't care that he's leading the head-to-head on hard court 3-0. He is going in that match against Carlos Alcaraz as underdog. But that doesn't mean that he doesn't have any chances to win. He has. He is Novak Djokovic. We should never forget that. So if I will do a preview about that match another day. I don't want to talk too much details about that match. Anyway, guys, Novak Djokovic is through to the semi-final at US Open 2025. Just lift your hats. Be close to him. Lift the hat for this greatest tennis player of all time, Novak Djokovic. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and peace.